ridiculously long box, Batman. Hello and welcome back to Building Boys. Tonight I have issue 32 of Hachette's Build the Batmobile Tumbler. And in this one we have, as I said, a ridiculously long box. So you'd be thinking to yourself, well, we've got massive pieces in there. No. No, we don't. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but no, not so much, not really. We've got some more wires and some more speakers again. I'm just joshing because the reality of it is, as I keep saying, we got to do it all. That's just the way it is. So, make your peace with it. It is what it is. So in this one, we are attaching more wires together, but it's all wiring that needs to be done. So at least it's done. We're going to get this one open. We'll take a look at it. At the end of this one, we continue in our talks about Batman and Robin. We were talking about the release of Batman and Robin. So it's now made now. It's premiere time. Ooh, I was there, man. I went to watch it opening day, and we'll talk about that. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get this one open. Let's get this one built. I got excited when I saw this one because of the sheer length of it, and I thought, well, okay, we must have something, because again, you'd be looking and thinking, where? And you go, oh, no, not really. So this is the reason why this box is so long, is to protect this. This is an LED strip. So we know we've got wonderful LEDs here. What do they do? Don't know, but I'm sure we're going to find out. So we've got the LEDs there. We've got a rainbow wire here. We have a couple of bulbs here. A couple more bulbs here. And we have a switch. And then finally, this should be the speaker. Now we know where that goes because there's blatantly a hole underneath the car for this. So we know where that goes. Right, so let's get this put together. Okay, so this is the wire we're going to be working with on this one. Now, again, like the last one, these are all numbered. So you can see we got 7 on the back there. And then we've got 8 and 9 at the front. So we're going to need wires 8, wire 9, they're going to plug into there. So we took this one here. Now, this is wire 8. It's got 2 bulbs on it. Now, if you're wondering, I wonder what colour those bulbs are. Well, let's find out. Because I'm also curious. I reckon, let's see, red or white. No, I reckon white. So look. White. Right. So we know they're white. And we know they work, which is good. So turning this one over, we're going to find this yellow and orange wire here is 8. So that's that one in. And then take in wire number 9. Go to number 9 here. And we can plug that one in. There. So that's 8 and 9. Both plugged in. I think that's it. I'm not sure. I'll just double check, but I think that's it. That's it. So even though this issue is called the speaker, we ain't using the speaker. We're not using the LED strip, and we're not using the switch. So that is what we're doing. We're plugging those 2 wires into there, and it's done. That's all for this one. Let's have a chat. I'm done. White lights. That's what we've got. So the LED strip is white lights. It's white lights. White lights. Unless they're going into, I don't know, white lights. But that's what they're, it's lights. And again, I know we are just plugging wires into wires and I get it, but come on, man, you got to keep the faith. You just got to keep the faith. We are going to have, at the end of this, we're going to have a bloody great big, very nice tumbler. It's just, it's part of the journey, man. It's just part of the journey. That's the way it is. So it is what it is. I'm keeping the faith, man. It's not as bad as Iron Man. I swear to you it's not. I swear to you it's not. But I get it. You want these big... I get it, man. And it's coming. It's going to come. Next year it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. You'll have all these big bits. You go like... Because at some point we're going to have these things. We're going to have to put an afterburner on. It's just going to happen. Keep the faith, man. Keep the faith. It'll be okay. If you want to stick around with the build instructions, it was brief. But thanks for stopping by. If you are sticking around for our Bat Chats, we are talking about the release of Batman and Robin, finally. After months of teaser trailers and... it's going to be the best one ever. It's released, and I went on opening day. I was 18 years old when Batman and Robin was released. I was 18 years old, and couldn't wait. Like, sweet, bring it on. Let's go watch it. And something relevant. At the time I was a smoker. There's a relevance to this. Me and my friend Ashley used to go to the cinema, still do, go to the cinema all the time, right? We used to go every week at one point. Before the pandemic, we went every week. So Batman and Robin was just naturally on our list. And it was one of the big ones of summer we were looking forward to. So summer had been particularly good. So we'd had Men in Black, we'd had The Lost World, we'd had it just tons of movies came out in 1997. Con Air had come out, Face Off was about to be released. It was a bloody good summer. It was really good. Speed 2 had come out the week before and we'd gone to see it. We're like, wow, that was terrible. But, you know, at least we've had our bomb. Nothing can be as bad as Speed 2. Oh, how little we knew. So, Batman and Robin was released. And when it was released, it's had its world premiere in the UK. And to that point, I think it's now been eclipsed, but at that point, it was the most expensive premiere ever hosted in the UK. And what they did was they took over the entirety of Battersea Power Station and they made it into Gotham. So they made the entirety of Battersea Power Station into Gotham, which was bloody impressive because, believe it or not, 1989 Batman was actually filmed at Battersea Power Station. So when you see Batman drive in, bizarrely take the machine guns out and kill all those guys, that's what it was. I'm going to try and find a picture of Battersea Power Station done for the premiere. So if I find it, you're about to see a picture of it. If I don't find it, you're going to see a picture of Sid James riding a rally chopper. But let's have a look. Hopefully you've just seen, kind of they went all out on it. If not, you've just seen Old Man on a rally chopper. I apologise for that. But they went all out. So it was everything they could do to kind of like really promote this film. And something tells me it's because they'd seen it and gone, God, this sucks. This sucks. This is damage control. We need to get people to come and see this movie. But Batman and Robin at that point had the highest opening weekend in the UK. It was massive. And it did it in America as well. A massive opening weekend, huge opening weekend in America. And it looked like they had a hit on their hands. It's like, wow, this is actually it's gonna work. Unfortunately, the following week, the drop-off was 65% on the take, and it went woof, and it dropped from number 1 to number 4. So it left the top 3 in 1 week. And that is word of mouth by people just going, this is bloody awful, because it is awful. I mean, this is the thing with it. So I've gone into, why it's awful, well, the making of it, but why is it awful? Why is Batman and Robin bad? Well, Batman and Robin is bad because, as I said, I go to the cinema every week. I've never walked out of a movie except for one. I walked out of Lawnmower Man 2 when I was at 13 because I just had better things to do. It was terrible. That's the only movie I've ever walked out of. I stayed for Batman and Robin, but Batman and Robin had been on for about 10 minutes, and I looked at my friend Ash and went, I'm going for a cigarette. I was that let down by it. I walked out and went for a cigarette, and it had only been on 10 minutes. And what made me do it was watching George Clooney slide down a frozen Diplodocus tail like Fred Flintstone. I just thought, oh, Jesus. And then it's just bad. So if you haven't seen Batman and Robin, it goes from Tim Burton's very dark interpretation of Batman to we're literally back at 1966 Batman. So the story goes that... This is ridiculous, right? So Mr. Freeze's wife has got a illness called McGregor syndrome, and it's killing her. And the only thing he can keep her alive, he needs diamonds. So he's gone after diamonds. We've seen a diamond from a museum at the beginning, and he freezes everything with his ice gun, which is also powered by diamonds. So he can steal diamonds, so he can put some in his gun, some in his suit, and some in the thing to cure his wife, keep her alive until he can find a cure. But it just goes pure camp. I mean, shortly after this, I come back in with my cigarette, and Arnie's already quipping like there's no tomorrow. You'll not take me to the cooler. And you're like, oh God, up and at them. It's bad. He blasts Robin with the ice gun, and Robin ends up in this block of ice. And Arnie gives Batman the choice, like, save the bird or capture the... And it's like, oh God, really? So Batman's trying to thaw out Robin in this puddle. In the Burton films, he's dead. In a Tim Burton film, he's just been encased in a thing of ice. He can't breathe. He's dead. That's what's just happened. He's dead. But no, they just thaw him out. And, and then they chase after... Oh, God, it's so bad. They chase after the rocket that he's in for some reason. He's in a rocket. They surf down on... Oh, it's bloody terrible. Then, for no reason, Poison Ivy sort of comes into it, and she's got They're using her plants to make a toxin to make super soldiers, which is where Bane comes in. Oh, Jesus, it's nonsensical, this bloody movie. So you're listening to go, God, this sounds terrible. I can't do it justice. I can't do how bad this movie is justice. I really can't. Somewhere on the line, Alfred's granddaughter comes into it and she's Batgirl. Coolio gets involved, who's the Scarecrow, and put him in a race. It's a mess. So it's terrible. It does shift toys. I mean, the one thing it did do is it did sell toys. So I'm quite happy with that. And when all was said and done, it actually did better overseas than it did in America. But it was a bomb. No matter how much they say it wasn't a bomb, it was a bomb. It had a production budget of $160 million. So it cost $160 million to make. And it had a marketing budget. So they spent a further $120 million selling it. Giving it a total production budget of $280 million. And it took $260 million of the global box office. Now, whichever way you want to look at it, that's a 20 million loss. That is a bomb. Now, everyone kind of went all in on all these things so you could get stickers and cards and toys and everything. McDonald's, who, believe it or not, they'd gone to all that effort to appease after Batman Returns with Batman Forever, actually didn't want to partner with them anymore. Lesson learned. So Taco Bell were the official kind of partner of Batman and Robin. However, there was no Taco Bell in the UK or pretty much outside of America. So it didn't quite have the impact it was going to have. There was no coverage of Batman and Robin in the UK in fast food joints anyway, which is a big deal at the time. It bombed. It bombed. That's the way it is. So that film, over the years, with TV sales and whatnot, has probably just about broke even. But that is not what you want from a Batman film. Now, the knock-on effect of this is humongous, right? So as much as I've been taking the mick out of Batman and Robin, believe it or not, Batman and Robin is possibly the most important superhero film ever made. And we will go into exactly why that is in the next couple of issues. So tune in. We will be back, same bat time, same bat channel, with issue, what are we on, 33 of, 34 of Build the Batmobile Tumbler. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. We'll be back very, very soon. More build, more chat. I'll see you then. Thanks for stopping by. In a world where you can be anything at all, just be nice. And remember, Gotham needs us.